Hey there, tech fans. Rick here again from the OREI team with an overview of the UHDS-104A HDMI splitter with full scaling and audio extraction capabilities. This product makes it incredibly easy for you to share the output from a single HDMI media device with up to 4 monitors at the same time, and the product provides scaling capabilities so you can individually adjust the output to mix and match 1080p monitors with 4K monitors. The product fully supports 4K ultra high definition media content and also is HDMI 2.0b as well as HDCP 1.4 and 2.2 compliant. Finally, the product provides audio extraction capabilities which will digitally strip the audio from the media stream you're sharing and allow you to pass that along to a home stereo or a soundbar for better quality audio through both a digital or analog connection. Now, as part of this overview, I'd like to start with a brief unboxing just to show you everything that's included with the kit, and then I'll take a closer look at the actual splitter and explain the connections and indicators. I'll list the features and functions the product provides, and then finally I'll come back and do a short demonstration to show you just how simple this product will be to use with your own equipment. So let's get started with the unboxing. When you first open up the box, you'll find the 1x4 splitter. You'll find a single DC 5-volt 1-amp power supply. You can simply plug this into any wall outlet. The other end of the cable has a barrel connection on it which plugs into the back of the unit and provides all the power you'll need for operation. Also included is a warranty card and a full instruction manual that lists specifications, connection diagrams, and other useful information you'll need to understand about the product to use it correctly. Now, if you stay tuned next, I'll take a closer look at the unit, I'll list the features and functions, and then I'll do the demonstration. The product features a full metal enclosure which makes it incredibly durable and helps to minimize outside interference from causing any issues with the sensitive electronics inside. On either end of the cabinet, you'll find ventilation slots that are designed to let any heat that develops during operation escape and keeps the electronics at a very comfortable temperature. On the front of the unit, starting on the left, you'll find a power LED. The minute you add power to the module, it immediately starts an internal power on self-test where it's checking the electronics just to make sure everything is working okay. Once it passes that test, it'll light the power LED, letting you know the module's ready to use. Next to that is an input indicator. The minute you connect this up to a media device that you'd like to share the content from with your output devices, that connection is checked. Once it's been verified, the input LED comes on. To the right of that are 4 output indicators labeled Out 1, 2, 3, and 4. When you make connections from this to the 4 output devices, each of them individually are checked. Once they've been verified, these LEDs will light up. So under normal operation, power should be on, input should be on, and one or all of the outputs should be lit. To the right of that is a micro USB service port, and that's used for updating firmware on the module if needed later on. You can simply connect this to a computer, move that firmware file to the module to complete that upgrade. To the right of that is an EDID selection switch, and that's fully explained in the manual, but that allows you to adjust the frame rate and resolution of your input media to match the output monitors you have connected. Finally, to the right of that is a bank of switches that control downscaling. So for example, if you're mixing different resolutions on your output monitors, you can individually force the downscale from 4K to 1080p. On the rear of the modules where you'll make all your connections, starting on the left, you'll find 4 HDMI output ports labeled 1, 2, 3, and 4. These connect to whatever monitors you'd like to enjoy the content on. To the right of that are 2 audio connections, a digital and an analog. This unit can actually provide audio extraction capabilities, which allows the module to strip the audio component from the HDMI media stream and then pass that along to a soundbar or a home stereo through these 2 connections. So if you're using the optical, you'll plug it in right there. That's an SP-DIF connection, or you can connect it up to an older stereo for left and right audio through a 3.5mm. To the right of that is a full-sized HDMI port labeled HDMI in. This connects to whatever media device you'd like to share the content from with these 4 outputs. And then finally to the right of that is a DC input port right there, and that's used with the included power supply. You'll simply plug that into a standard wall outlet. The other end of that cable has a barrel connection on it which plugs in there and provides all the power you'll need for operation. The OREI UHDS-104A is compatible with most modern HDMI media sources, including computer systems, streaming devices, DVD players, game consoles, and media players like Roku. The product's features include full support of 4K ultra high definition media content. It provides a single input with 4 HDMI outputs possible. It is both HDMI 2.0b as well as HDCP 1.4 and 2.2 compliant. It provides both analog and digital audio extraction with full EDID control. Now I'll show you the connections you'll need to make to use this product with your own equipment. And for this demonstration, over here I've set up a small media player that's currently looping a video on this monitor, and that's the media content I'd like to distribute across my 4 displays. Over here I've set up 4 individual monitors to act as my output devices, and these are all the same resolution, but I could have very easily mixed a 4K monitor with a 1080p monitor and made adjustments for the scaling on the splitter. In front of me I have the 1x4 splitter. Now the first connection I'll make is from the media device to the splitter, and I'll do that by disconnecting the HDMI cable from the display and plugging that directly into the HDMI input port on the splitter. And now we're all set to connect up my output devices. I have 4 high-speed HDMI cables already connected to these monitors, and I'll plug those into the HDMI output port number 1, number 2, number 3, and then finally number 4. And now we're all set to add power. I've already plugged the power supply in. The other end of that cable has a barrel connection on it which plugs directly into the DC port in the back of the splitter. Now the minute I add power to the splitter, it's going to immediately start an internal power on self-test where it's checking the electronics. It's also going to check the resolution of my media device and the resolution of my monitors to make whatever adjustments are needed to give me the best possible picture over here. So let me add power. That self-test will take a second, then you'll see the displays come on. Now the media content from here is going to the splitter. It's being split into 4 output channels and displayed on these monitors. And it really is just that simple to get it working. I hope you found this overview of the OREI UHDS-104A HDMI splitter with full scaling and audio extraction capabilities helpful. It really does provide an incredibly easy way for you to share the output from any HDMI media device with up to 4 monitors at the same time and easily mix and match higher resolution monitors with lower resolution monitors because of the scaling capabilities that allow you to set the output resolution for each individual port. The product also provides audio extraction capabilities that will digitally strip the audio component from any media stream and allow you to pass that along to a soundbar or home stereo for better quality audio through the analog or digital connection. And the fact that the product is both HDMI 2.0b as well as HDCP 1.4 and 2.2 compliant means it works with all your modern media equipment and a wide variety of different media files. Everything you need to get started is included with the kit, and with a few simple connections, you can be up and running in no time. So until next time, thanks again for watching.